Last I heard, there was a man named Mr. Darcy.
Mr. Darcy?
Mr. Darcy has...
That's one of the best excellent
Darcy!
world.
Mr. Darcy!
I heard that Mr. Darcy was coming to town.
Is he now?
For goodness sakes, man, no hitting the table. This is, after all, a civilized society.
Civilized?
Oh, you...
So
Where did you
civilized.
boots learn how to go to... Did you ever go to school?
I did not. I went to Ave Maria
I
University.
saw your elbows were on the table at least 3 different times.
I
within
saw...
The past... What are you
That is
talking
not
about?
true. That is not true. I saw him with my own
Do you want
eyes.
to go about it? I'll break this bottle right now.
Our specials today are goat cheese profiterole, and I also have an arugula Caesar salad. For entrees tonight, I have a swordfish meatloaf with onion marmalade, and a rare roasted partridge breast.
Good afternoon, everyone. Fine dining, and as many people dub, fancy dinners, is an ancient practice that the most sophisticated have indulged in, but it can present quite a bit of etiquette confusion. Hi, I'm Jack, and today you and I will be covering the basic step-by-step rules of fine dining and gentlemanly etiquette at the 5-star restaurant without causing any embarrassment to yourself. For the 5-star restaurant, here are the 5 rules to fine dining. The first consideration a gentleman must make is to ensure that he can afford the dinner. You don't want to embarrass yourself in front of your friends when you have to ask for the Venmo. Not fancy, not gentlemanly. We'll take a bill, please. Gentlemen?
Yeah.
Really, Alan? The second consideration a gentleman must make is to dress accordingly. In order to impress your friends, you're going to need to dress elegantly and fashionable. You're not going to want to dress like a slob in front of all of your colleagues. Excuse me, sir. Bums like you, dressed like this, they're not allowed in this establishment here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. The third consideration a gentleman must make is to never, ever lift your menu off the table. If you don't want to look like a Neanderthal, that is. Menu on the tables, please. The fourth consideration a gentleman must make while fine dining leads us to sipping drinks. When a gentleman sips from a glass, it is customary to always sip from the same exact spot on the glass, never deviating from that location. Always sip from the same location on the glass, please. The fifth consideration a gentleman must make while fine dining is the language he uses when going to use the bathroom. A gentleman must never say he is going to use the bathroom or any other phrase that comes to his mind. Instead, he must simply excuse himself from the table.
I've drank so much water, I gotta take a mean piss.
No. Say excuse me, please. Lastly, here's an additional consideration to fine dining etiquette. Fittingly, it involves gratuity at the end of the meal. Since it is a fine establishment, gratuity is not necessary. In fact, I, well versed in the etiquette of fine dining, strongly advise against it. You, a gentleman, work too hard to simply give away your money. Go spend it somewhere else on more important things like tailoring, skincare products, and the stock market.
Excuse me, sir. There is a 20% gratuity expected in this establishment.
No. Silly. And there you have it. With these simple steps, you will surely blend into the crowd of fine dining dinners, thoroughly impressing those all around you. Thank you.